Hi, Chief Tech John Hummel from the Royal Air Force. We're here on pitch black with the Royal Air Force A330 MRTT tanker, doing some freight, some Aeromed, and mainly some AR with our partner nations. We're based out of RAAF Norton. That's where the whole tanker fleet is, as well as some of the other Strat aircraft, A400M and C-17. So we've got none of our own on this iteration of pitch black, but we are tanking with the Australian Hornets, Australian Growlers, some German Typhoons. The interoperability of our partner nations, learning from each other, and obviously growing our cooperation piece.
I want to ask you about your job as a reservist, because I don't think we've touched on that yet, and I know you can speak with authority on that. So tell us a little bit about that. How does it work?
So a tanker is a civilian company which provides a service to the RAF. It employs 50-50 engineering-wise RAF engineers and civilian licensed engineers, of which I'm one. So day to day I wear a tanker uniform, I work at Bryce Norton, and I just do my job in civilian clothes. And then when there's a need to operate away, be that on exercises or operations, I'll put my RAF uniform on, come under the RAF chain of command and deliver the same service, but just when different. So the primary scenario is air-to-air refuelling, but on this iteration we're also doing some Aeromed training with partner nations. We're doing some freight moves and some AT, moving passengers between Amberley and Darwin.
So with the Aeromedical, notice that you had that one section. Can the whole aircraft be configured for Aeromedical?
It can. We have different role fits which go from the basic, which is one stretcher, to what you're seeing now, which is a stretcher compartment with 5, and we can have the whole aircraft stretcher CCAST, or critical care air support care. So the injuries worsened in flight and how they would deal with that. So they've got the CCAST, which is the critical care team, and they've also got an Aeromed team, which would normally be transporting patients with like broken legs, and so it's about how that, if that patient was to then deteriorate, how they would pass that patient over to another team.
So yeah, g'day from sunny Darwin. As you can see, a bit of a location change compared to some of the other vision that I've been filming. Today we're down here at Amy Johnson Avenue, and we're pretty much at the eastern end of the runway, Baggett Road, which is the western end. We were meant to go on a tanker flight today. Unfortunately, some issues with the aircraft, so we didn't get to go, but these things happen, and big thank you to the media team here with the embed for exercise pitch black 26. Just like to say thank you. They've been fantastic looking after us all and giving us some great opportunities over the past week or so. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy the vision, and as much as I love taking it. So yeah, thank you.